You're such an asshole.
Continuing on with Asshole Consulting, dear Aaron, I recently read your book cover to cover. I'm currently in New York, NYU, Newark University, finish up a fall term. And the start of spring term where I hope I can take computer science courses. MIS at the business school. By summer of 2018, I'd be done and have more options to explore and work. I think I would benefit partnering up with others and doing a reconnaissance in Colorado, as I don't want to stay in New York forever. Yeah, no, dude, New York, no. Any liberal town, any industrious young man or woman, but let's just focus on men because men tend to be more industrious than women. Just be like, oh my God, let me suck the government cock. Oh my God, more Obama and government health care. But to any genuine male or female being serious, yeah, there's no reason any of you young people should be in leftist towns. None. The only way I could see is like California, because like they, oddly enough, have like this gravitational pull towards the most brilliant talent of IT and engineer people. They're all brainwashed. But there is no godly fucking reason to go to, Boston, New York, LA, any major city. There's just no reason to. But you guys are going to go follow whatever the TV and the boob tube told you to do. But I agree with you. You should go to Colorado. I don't want to stay in New York forever. I'm going to run away. I have more runway as my dad just wants me to be happier. Well, that's good, but I don't plan on wasting money on hotels. I agree with you. With that, do you have any other advice to start a reconnaissance journey? Sincerely yours, Lap, but I won't mention your last name. I said, I got some questions. Do you have a car? What kind of finances do you have? The fun of your reconnaissance? And do you just want to go to Colorado during summer? Do you want to bang out as much of an area as possible? He says, I'm 21 years old in December. I don't have a car. My buddy has a van. All right, well, you're gonna rely on his van or your dad's gonna give you a car. One of the two, because you're not gonna be able to rent one. There are no back seats, so we can take sleeps turning in. All right, I have about $2,000 to myself. I think I could carve out a budget of $8,000 at the most. Well, what, you gonna work up the extra $6,000? Which is more than enough, by the way. That'll float you. A young man can make it out there over in the West on $6,000. All this is saving month by month until summer of 2018. I like to stick to Colorado since that's the state you recommended, but I need to get the money first. Yeah, I'd say. That being said, I have more runway if I make a good case to the bank of mom and dad. It's certainly better than spending all the time in college. I've already kept costs lower by doing term by term. Okay. I'm with you here. Think it's a good idea. You're going to have to save up the money. You live at home still, obviously, and that's a foreign concept to me because when I was 18, I said, fuck you, mom and dad, I'm out. And I answered to no one. Of course, there was some financial difficulties, of course, with that, and I lived a life of poverty. But it sounds like your old man's pretty cool with this. I would just, yeah, you got $6,000, you think you'd save up $8,000, your buddy has a good, reliable van. I would go to Colorado, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to only focus on Colorado, okay? Go there during the summer, go to Denver, and then that's like your base camp of operation. I don't care if you sleep at a wayside outside of Denver or wherever, you don't have to pay for a hotel. But that would be your base camp. Then go up Highway 70 into the mountains by Empire and Blackhawk and all that. See if you want to do some hiking. Go down south towards Colorado Springs and Pueblo, but then cut in. If you can get as far as Salida and, what's the other one? There's Salida and Monte Vista. That's too far. There was another town near Salida. Or Salida, I know. Then go a little bit north, going to Fort Collins, going to Estes Park, going to Rocky Mountain National Park, and just check that shit out. Now, if you got enough time, I'd strongly recommend you go to the other side of Colorado. Now, you can make the jump. You can make the jump with Highway 70 to Grand Junction and then drop south to Gateway, which is beautiful. There's nothing to do there but hike and look at the beauty. But then Cortez is also something very pretty to look at, but I don't think there's going to be a lot. I mean, if you want to get into the mountain territory, then there's Silverton and Ouray. I know, don't fuck Telluride. Telluride's full of a bunch of cunty little bitches and whores, and I do mean the men, not the women. But yeah, I would just do Denver. Just focus on Denver. And while you're out there in Denver, please try to find a job. You know, make it so you could last out there a little bit longer. And then maybe you're like, oh, I found a job. I really like it out here. This is awesome and amazing. And I don't need my parents' money anymore. And then all of a sudden you like have a job. You get yourself a hotel, and not a hotel, an apartment. That's what I would do. But I like your idea. Your buddy is going to be very key because he has the van. You could sleep in it. You don't have that much money, even though $6,000 should last you easily for summer of 2018. You could save up that much money. But what I would think is like, look, it's 2018, so it's 2017 now. All right, so that's next summer. Here's an idea. Ask your dad if he wants to come with. Your old man, look, not to finance you, but it would be a fringe benefit, but you and your old man road tripping across the United States, not a bad idea. And an easy sell to the old man. Now, of course, he probably would, he's got a job or something, but maybe say, Dad, could you fly out to Denver and meet me, and maybe we go bum around the West? If you sell it to him like, look, Dad, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to go as this crazy guy on the internet with a fucking funny little Irish head, even though he's not Irish, apparently, because of the DNA test, and it makes him very sad and pathetic. Say, look, Dad, I want to go out to Denver. I want to go explore. I want to check out the mountains and go from there. Can you fly out and visit me? Which would cost him more money, but, you know, hey, everybody's used to millennial kids asking for more money and things costing more. That might actually, you know, I wish my old man and I, he was a big fan of Glacier National Park, and we're probably going to do that later. But I think you would totally tug at the heartstrings, manipulatively so. Let's just be honest what we're doing here. Manipulatively so, if you said, hey, Dad, I'd like you to fly out, and maybe we go bum around Rocky Mountain National Park. Then your dad be a little bit more willing to maybe finance you a little bit on this trip. But, yeah, no, you have absolutely not every right. We have every right because we're in America, but you still live at home. If you think you can save up $6,000 or an $8,000 budget, you should be able to do it. It's your buddy with the van. That's the key thing. That's the key thing. Is he reliable? Are you going to be able to go out there? Hey, just take the train out there. I think where are you? Are you in New York? Where are you? Los Angeles? Oh yeah, you're over in New York. Yeah, you'd have to fly. I'd almost. Can your buddy drive that long? How good is this van? That's the other thing. Is the van good enough you can make it over there? You guys would be stranded. It'd be great if it broke down. It'd be a really good, interesting venture. Any other advice on starting reconnaissance? No, I think it's, to answer your specific question, no, I think it's a great start. Great idea. I would just make sure that van don't break down and that your old man is okay with that, because you millennial kids are perpetually dependent upon your parents paying for your shit. But yes, go to Colorado. Absolutely. Have fun this summer. Please go. Maybe in the meantime, like line up some job or some work part-time. I don't know what seasonal work they got out in Colorado, but look that up and maybe get yourself some jobs lined up if you can. Certainly help and sustain you out there. But absolutely, if you can save up $6,000, you can make it out there in Colorado. I think it's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. You won't regret it. So, all right, that's it. You guys got questions? The old captain has answers as long as you got money. We'll see you kids later. Toodles.